I feel like I've come back, I'm 100%, I'm practicing, I'm full go, I can really do anything, and the worst thing to think about is, if I do something on a knee, twist or whatever, that's the last thing I'm thinking about in practice. I mean, I think more about like my toes getting stepped on and catching a cramp in my knee. I mean, it's been so long since I've had the surgeries in the back of my mind.
Now, Trigger was saying earlier that when you called your parents to tell them, it was more you consoling them than them consoling you. Was that just your confidence that you were going to get back as strong?
That was just, I know my body well, and I know that I would heal up, especially now that, at a major divisional program, we're going to have great doctors who are going to be able to, repair my knee as good as anybody. I wasn't worried about it. I knew in my mind I was going to come back and be even better and stronger than I was. So it was really more, my parents being worried about me than me being worried about me.
Now, if you had to give advice to somebody going through a long-term injury like that, what would you tell them?
My advice would be you have to take it day by day. You also have to keep in the back of your mind, it's going to be a long road. But my thing was I came in every day with just an attitude that I was going to get better and help myself get better and do whatever I could to help myself that day.
Do you take it personally? Does an offensive lineman take it personally when the quarterback is saying?
I do, really.
Do you feel bad? Do you feel ticked off? What goes through an offensive lineman's head especially if you know it's your fault, not the quarterback held it too long?
And what you'll see a lot is, like Coach Fisher and Coach Trigger yelling at us and stuff. And as much as people see yelling as, that they're being hard on us, I honestly think that as an offensive line, we're harder on ourselves. We're much harder on ourselves than even the coaches are, especially when something like that happens. The quarterback gets hit with a missed assignment or something. We're just, we're smart individuals, and we know that when we mess up, it means a lot. So I think that we're a lot harder on ourselves.
And are you a lot better as a unit? In spring and then these first few days?
From last year till now, I can see a lot more progress in us working as a unit, communicating, and just an overall, there was a little bit of division last year, especially with some guys, older guys and younger guys, and actually finding a stable offensive line combination. And I think this year we've done a lot better as meshing as a unit and becoming one.
Alabama's best defensive line every year. How do you feel this game?
I think honestly we probably have a better defensive line than they have. So I'm competing against them every day for the next month. I'm not terribly concerned about Alabama. It's Alabama's one game. We got Miami the next game, which is always a good game. NC State has a great defense. It's just going to be a series of games. Alabama's not the only one worried about. Well, I do embrace it because I believe this is a top-notch team. I honestly believe that we have athleticism and the ability to beat this team. And I think if we keep going on the course we are now, we have really good chances to beat them.
Landon, Alabama runs 3-4 type defense. You don't face that often. What effect does that have?
It doesn't have really that drastic effect, and I believe that's come from last year to this year. It was more memorizing stuff last year. Now it's knowing the rules. So, if you have first pass or stuff like that, you know your rule instead of memorizing what happens. So whatever defense they line up in, if it's 3-4, over, under, stack, bear, my rules are going to tell me what I need to do every play.